Thank you all for coming tonight. This is a day that we've waited for quite some time. It's finally come to pass. I hope all of you have had a chance to walk around and see what we've been able to accomplish here as another significant and tremendous asset to downtown Fort Wayne. I don't know how many of you realize what a contribution this is going to make to our city. Not only this in and of itself is great, but this is also going to add to the Grand Wayne Center and to other buildings downtown that exist now or perhaps in the future, to be able to complement all of that, because as you know, all of us in this room have worked so hard to make downtown more and more a point of destination for people.
We have a long tradition at the Embassy of being part of downtown. We were the only bright light for many years, the only thing that going on. And so it was important to be part of downtown redevelopment. When the Skybridge came in onto our third floor, it was the first sign for us physically that we could be reconnected to what was going on. And so seeing 4 floors remain dark and empty while everything was growing around us was something that really spurred the board and the staff on to do something really special and become part of everything great that's been happening in the last 10 years in downtown Fort Wayne.
Working here at the Embassy, when I first pulled up the drawings, hand-drawn drawings from 1928, and saw the level of detail that the design team put into that and how meticulous they were, and it was drawn, and then seeing that, it really puts into perspective the time and energy that went into creating this space. And it's exciting for me because here we are 90 years later and we're working in the same space and repurposing what their original intent was, and to give this space a new life is really exciting for me.
I'm just thrilled to have been a part of the project. I've brought my kids through here, my family. They're extremely impressed. Just seeing the smiles on their faces, and that means so much to me.
Working here at the Embassy is a once-in-a-lifetime project for me personally. I'll be able to come here for years, bring my kids to the Festival of the Trees, to shows, whatever it may be, and be able to tell them I was a part of this. So it's a huge deal to me. It's a huge deal to Wygant Construction to be a part of it. It's really an honor and privilege to work in here.
This is the first capital campaign I was ever involved with. I volunteered to co-chair it, and it's a lot of work. But I've been in the community for over 40 years, and I love Fort Wayne. And what has happened in the revitalization of downtown, to be a small part of that and to work with the community on making this happen has just been a blessing and very fulfilling, personally.
I think it's working on a historical landmark is something that in the future my kids, or just being downtown in the area, it'll be neat to bring them through and see some of the high-end finishes. Is pretty cool.
It's been really heartwarming and humbling and thrilling all at the same time to talk to people. They have so many stories. They remember what downtown was like in the 50s and the 40s even. People spent the night in a hotel on their honeymoon, and they remember those things. And it's real nice to hear them tell those stories, to say how proud they are that it's being used again. And it's not a hotel, and that makes us sad, but it also is doing something new and different and still honors the tradition of being the Embassy. And it's just been enjoyable to hear their stories.
On a personal level, I'm most excited about what it's going to do for the community, what it's going to do for downtown. I'm excited to sit in that ballroom and look up and look around and just seeing how we brought the history of the Embassy to the new venue. And then I want to walk upstairs and sit on that rooftop bar and garden and look out across the city and just know that Fort Wayne is doing some exciting things downtown, and the Embassy is a big part of that.
It's an opportunity to make the building usable or enjoyable to a whole wider audience than just those that, I shouldn't say just, but then those that attend performances in the theater. It's a nice way to have them see how you can take a building of this era and adapt it from a hotel to a whole lot of very interesting, exciting uses. And so it accomplishes those things, and that's really great.
They saved this building in the early 70s from being demolished. It was the last one of its kind. It's special. It's the only thing like it, and we wanted to make it remain looking like that, and I think we did a really good job of it.